We're in. We are back. How are we all doing? I decided that I wanted to stream today. The wife and I weren't doing anything. The kids are in bed. The wife's watching whatever chick flick, reality TV, whatever it is that she likes to watch. And I said, well, why not? I'll just farm. Here I am. All right, let's go get the last of these. Let's get some more of these wood chips. Get them out of this sawmill. Go and sell them. So we've been making some good money off these wood chips. We're selling them a couple of months late though. I would have made a lot more off them if I sold them earlier, but I forgot all about it. All right. Let's go. We've got still got 42,000 litres to go. So judging by that, we'll get another 2 trailer loads, which will take us up to about 104,000, 105,000 roughly, which will be good. And then we've got to get the windrower back to the farm, wash it, put it away. We've got to pick up the forage wagon, take a little bit of grass down to our goats. And then we will get to baling and wrapping. But I was really happy with our progress that we made yesterday. That was, in yesterday's stream, the progress we made, especially with this farm here, the tree farm that we've put in on Farmland 3, the buying Farmland 1, which is where our new sawmill is going to go eventually. Like, we're killing it at the moment. Things are going great guns. There we go, we're up to 98,000. It's currently a nice brisk 13 degrees, and ooh, we're expecting some rain soon. So actually what we'll do, okay, let's do this. We're going to get the grass and take it to our goats. So let's I'm not going to put this away just yet. In fact, what I'll do, I'm going to leave it here for now. That's right, we did buy that already, didn't we? Much better. I so much prefer this this camera view. One, it's more realistic. Two, we need to do that. There we go. That's taken care of. Yeah, one, is more realistic, and two, I feel more comfortable with it. I think what we'll do, because I don't know how much that goat pen's going to hold in terms of grass. So what we'll do, we're going to take 2,000 litres to start off with. And that's just because I just want to see how much the pen will hold. And actually what we'll also do for future, so whatever bales we get off this field, I'm going to whatever bales we get off this field, I'm going to turn half of them into silage, and I'm going to keep half of them as grass. And the reason for that is I can then use the grass ones for the goats, as and when we need them. Let's just knock a couple of signs over as we're going. We're going to need to look at buying some more grass fields soon as well. I already have in mind which ones I want for my grass fields. So I will look into those. Let's have a look. So we can probably put another 1,000 litres in. We can put another 1,000 litres in. Let's do that. Go get this other 1,000 litres and then we can start with our baling. That's it. Alright. Deliver this to the goats. We'll then take the forage wagon back to the farm, pick up the baler, and we'll start baling. Hope everyone's doing well. It was a bit quiet today. Alright, so it takes 3,000 exactly. Okay. And there we go, first crash of the night. Let's see if we can try and get this baling done before the rain comes, because those clouds do not look very inviting. Well, as I was saying though, we did have an extremely productive third day of February and first day of March, so I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm really not liking the look of these clouds. That one there. Ah, bugger. Alright. Let's wash the equipment then. And put it away, because the rain has started. So what we'll do, we'll wash this equipment. We'll put it away. Go get the wood chips, sell them off, and wait for the rain to stop before we go and collect our grass. I said I was going to wash it, didn't I? I totally forgot to wash it. I mean, the rain should do a decent job of it, but we're going to make sure. pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's a shame that the rain doesn't sort of do anything towards washing your equipment. It should. Oh, then again, rain does make it more dirty. So no, fair point. I think I understand. Right. Forage wagon away. So now we just have to we'll leave that out actually for now. And we'll leave this we'll actually leave this in that shed because we're going to be picking up the baler as soon as the rain stops. So I'm just going to leave it here. And let's the only thing with this sawmill, it's really good. I've got to be honest, the sawmill is amazing. Fast production. Looks good. The only problem is it's really awkward trying to reverse in to get the wood chips, and picking up the prefab walls is annoying as well. That's the only thing about this sawmill, but I love it. Still got plenty of wood in there. This will be the last load of wood chips we're going to take. This should put us up to about 105,000. 104 maybe. Should be alright. we going to get up to? $105. $105,000 is what we're up to. Let's put this trailer away. Drop there. Evening, sir. Right. How long is this rain going to be here? It's saying until 8 or 9. Alright, let's have a look at something. I want to have a look at something else while we're here. See, we could do that contract. We've got the wrapper. We're going to do our wrapping first. Could hire that, but no, don't feel like doing that. Don't feel like doing that one. Don't know that I feel like doing that one either. Although that'll give us 9,000, but no. If anything, I might pick up that contract. The farm is doing well. We only just started for the night, so not much has happened. We've sold some more wood chips. We put the grass for the goats over there. So our goats have plenty of water, plenty of grass. So productivity is up. We're just waiting for this rain to finish so we can pick up bale our grass. Some of it's going to stay as grass bales so we can feed it to the goats. Others are going to become silage. We've got quite a bit of stuff to sell. Some decent value there. Wow. Look. We got that much Napa cabbage, really? Is Napa cabbage worth that much? Seriously? Actually, where are we? Oh, you know what it is? It's storing it because it can't put any more in here. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I've got to walk this all the way over now. I'm an idiot. I forgot that that the canning factory doesn't hold as much Napa cabbage. I remembered about the spring onions, the chilies, and the garlic, but not the Napa cabbage. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check when I'm going to start making the others again. I'm probably going to need some more. Just get rid of this. I was wondering why there was so much in the Napa cabbage. Makes sense. It makes complete sense now. Now what was I going to look at? That's right. Chili peppers, garlic, spring onions are still doing good. Napa cabbage is good. A bit more peas and green beans, but they're getting there. I've stopped carrots for now, but I'm going to start them up again. I think I've stopped spinach for now too. That's the one that's going to go back to carrots. Okay. Well, we're going to get 24,000. We're going to about 20,000 from that. This one. That's the one. So we want to look at fields 34, 35, and 44. telling me. Maybe because I haven't collected it. Maybe it's because I haven't collected it yet. Maybe I've got to collect it before it'll tell me the yield. Alright. Well. Let's have a look here. Tomorrow's supposed to be clear weather. Alright, we can get it all done. We're going to go sleep. And we'll come back. Let's go sleep and we'll come back bright and early in the morning. We'll go 7 a.m. Right, let's get right into it. No mucking around. No mucking around here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's refuel first. Okay. Let's do that. Need round bale wrap, round bale net. We also need to get rid of this small amount of straw, so we'll unload this bale early. So what we'll do for that, what are you doing tonight, Drop Bear? Anything interesting? So Dimmy's doing some Battlefield 6. Doing some Tarkov, looking at Battlefield 6 and playing FM. Nice. Oh, I think we've refueled enough. See if this is going to work. And it did. Check it out. A little straw bale. Right. Let's go bale our grass. Got some thick fog, and it'll be thick fog all day. Not good. Oh, I forgot to refill the bale net. Right, let's use this one up and then we'll go refill it. Which is just going to be interesting doing this in the fog. I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to go get myself a cuppa and I'll be back. copper. I'm good. This... Oh, I haven't turned on automatic drop. Okay. That's strange. I don't know why I hadn't turned on automatic drop. I thought I had. See where I'm going. Trees are in the way. Try and get this little extra bit that we cut. Turn it around. I forgot to reset the bale counter. It is really hard to see in this fog. But we're getting it done. We can't leave it because the third day of March is going to be all rain. So even though the bale counter says 1, we've actually done 3. So we've got to add 2. There we go, the Napa cabbage has been sold. So while this drops, now that the Napa cabbage has been sold, put it back to distributing. Because now turn this around again. So whatever the liters of this whatever the amount of liters we get out of these bales is, we will have to add 3,000 to them, because that's how much grass we took over to the goats, so that we can determine how much we got from this harvest. The other thing we're going to want to do after we've wrapped the bales, collected whatever bales we've done, we'll also then need to roll the fields. To increase our yield for the next harvest. We're getting 5,500 litres per bale. We've done 6 bales so far. So far, including what we've taken to the goats, that's 36,000 litres. I'm happy. One and a half. So next bale makes it 47. And we did cut it on the earlier harvest, so we probably won't get as much as the last harvest, because we cut it a month earlier than we did last time. trying to catch some of that extra grass on the sides that I've cut. That's 52,500 litres so far. Okay, it's 58,000. Oh, okay. I'll be back. son decided to wake up and was screaming for some more milk. So my wife was indisposed at the time. So it was up to me. I had to be the hero. Ah, he's good, he's good. The joys of having young kids. Drop it. You've got to be at their beck and call. If something happens, you've got to drop everything. Alright, yeah, no, the yield. Yes, no, they do. That's why I had to put the Be Right Back screen on and go. The yield on this field is not as good as what it was last time, even though we've got a bigger field, and that is only because we cut this a month earlier than we did last time, so it didn't have time to grow. But I wanted to do that just to see as a test. See what effect it would have. Looking good. Almost done. We're going to finish the... Oh, really? Really? We're going to have a small... Oh. Really? Got a small one there. Ugh. Alright, so 13 bales off that field. So 74,500 litres of grass. Let's take that back. So we got about 90,000 last time, but like I said, I did cut it a little bit earlier this time as a test. So we'll see. We'll probably leave it a little bit longer next time. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. Put this baler away. I'm getting really good at reverse parking this equipment, eh? Okay, we need the wrapper. We're going to wrap half the bales. So I'm going to wrap, what we'll do, we'll wrap 8 of the bale, 7 of the bales, and we'll leave 6 of them as grass. That's what we'll do. So I'm going to wrap 7 of them. There's 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. And then 1 more. Beautiful. Wrap 1 more. Let's grab this guy. Or not. Okay, let's not grab that guy. We'll try again. Let's grab that guy. Alright. That's done. Drop that. We'll take the wrapper back. And we'll get the new bale trailer. Been a productive morning here for the 2nd day of March. I'm just getting too good at this, reversing. Alright. Let me just put this in here. Alright, let's go pick up these bales. And then we'll get the roller out, we'll roll the fields, and then our grass field is good to go. Thank you. This is so much easier than using a bale spike. And there we go. Now we're just going to roll the field. And then the fields are ready. So I'm glad we've got it done today, because the third day of March is going to be all rain apparently. Unload these bales. Let's unload these bales. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let's have a look. That's what we got this for. There's our bales. So we can put up to 1,000 bales and pallets in there. We're 14 at the moment. 7 grass, 5. Sorry, 7 is going to be the silage ones. The 5 is grass. The 1 small one grass and the 1 small straw. There you go. All right. Pardon me. Right, let's put this trailer somewhere. And we'll pick up our rollers, our roller. All right. It's good. We're making progress. In fact, what I'm going to do is let's leave the roller there. Let's take this back. And in fact, I should have closed this before because we're done with it. Let's head over to our other shed. We'll pick up the flatbed. Let's pick up this flatbed. Let's take this guy. We got the roller. Because what I'll do is I'll go and start collecting produce to sell. And in fact, what we haven't done yet, there's nothing there. I might buy this to keep it here at the canning factory. Because we need something permanently down here. Yeah, we're going to do that. You want with front twin wheels? Oh, that looks cool. Go standard. Buy that. All right. Good. We spent a bit of money, but we've got our Manitou forklift for here. We've got the telehandler up at the open air gardens and the current sawmill. And then when we move the sawmill, install the new sawmill down at Farmland 1, we'll have to get a, I think we'll get a forklift there. We'll get a forklift there as well. Alright. So we'll get this tractor going with the hired worker with the roller. All right. Good. Okay. Got the flatbed hooked up. Um, oh my God, Bean Down Under. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow. Raid of 55 people, viewers. Welcome in. Big Cannibal, thank you for the follow. All of my current viewers, please give a big shout out to where are we? Big shout out to Bean Down Under, who's also been doing Farm Sim 25. How is your save going? Oh mate, this is wow, thank you so much guys. Thank you. Yes, Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Trainwreck. How are we all doing? Here come the beans, yes. Big Cannonball 69, Peter Middo. Oh jeez, I can't keep up with everyone. This is amazing. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, sorry about that, Bean. I really am. I've got to fix that. Thank you so much, guys, for the follow. Yes, I am Aussie. I'm an Aussie from just south of Sydney. Just an average Joe Blow, just enjoying playing games. We've started a farm here on. I don't understand why it timed you out. No, not near where the plane crash happened. No. I don't know why it timed me out. Queensland. Queenslander. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I'll fix that for next time. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, no, it is. Is it right now that it's starting Trainwreck? I'll put it on in the background. So yeah, what we've done, we've started a save here on Riverbend Springs. We started with 500k cash and all of it as a loan. Yeah, Crown Jewel starting right now. South Coast Peter is phenomenal. We've got some of the best beaches around here. I've got to be honest. Let's get this. I'm not great at this, but there we go. Bronson Reed versus Roman, first match. Jeez, they're not normally first up. Wouldn't have expected that first up. I thought the Usos were against the Bronsons. The Bronze. Australian street fight. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. Nah, Seth versus Cody's going to be interesting. Definitely. It's on Netflix. Actually, let me get it on in the background. Hang on a sec. Let me get it on in the background here. Here we go. It's live. She live. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Here we go. Roman's coming out. All right. In Ireland, I'm not sure. Good question, actually. I'm not sure about in Ireland. Yeah, they had SmackDown here yesterday as well in Perth. When I say here, I mean in Australia. Oh, come on. Oh, this is a train wreck. I've completely stuffed this up. That's alright. I'm not too phased. Yeah. Okay, so all of them are on Netflix if they're not in the US. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Bean, how goes the save? What map are you on at the moment? Okay, I hate doing this, but only because I stuffed that up so royally. Only because I stuffed it up so royally. I'm going to do this once. I hate using super strength, but at times like that, I will. Probably the biggest wrestling fan you'll ever meet. I've been watching this shit since... Mate, I've been watching it since back then as well, believe me. I'm no spring chicken anymore, mate. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in a few months. Let me turn this around. I've been watching it since, back in the days when the Hardys first started out with Michael Hayes. Yes, poor old bastard. I am a poor old bastard. Oh, I hope you weren't talking about Trainwreck. I hope you were talking about me. Oh, oh, geez, those were the years, weren't they? Honestly, that was when some of the best wrestling... Actually, I'll put this one on first. Come back to the other one. That was when some of the best wrestling happened. That was the moment that hooked you? Actually, I'll put this... Let me do this. Yeah, no, it was certainly a defining moment, not just for their careers, but for the WWF back then as well. Like, it really put them on the map, didn't it? So for everyone that doesn't know, I'm very new to Farm Sim. When I say very new, I'm talking, I started playing this about 4 months ago. Stone Cold, oh, legend, absolute legend, without a doubt. I've got to try and get the hang of this. Uh, why? Why is it not? Okay, there's something wrong here. You know what? We're not going to muck around with this too much. We're not going to muck around with this too much. Thank you, Refford. I'm done. I just want to get these and sell them. So let's just do it. Forgive me for this. Forgive me. But I don't want to muck around with this too much. Look, my favourite wrestler of all time, I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest, and I've got to say, it's probably, well, I want to say Stone Cold. He's definitely up there. But like, I was a huge fan of the Hardys. You know, in particular, Jeff. You know, just the extreme, moves that he used to make, and he still does, even to this day. Like, they're doing on TNA at the moment. It's going to be the Hardys against the Dudleys at TNA's pay-per-view. Yeah, for me, I would say that I was a huge fan of watching, you know, the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian battle it out for so many years. Those were phenomenal battles, awesome storylines. It's a shame it all got ruined when Edge and Lita got together and did the dirty on Matt, and then, you know, WWE and Vince McMahon used that as a storyline. I think that was pretty. Oh, they just won the. I didn't watch NXT yet. I was wondering if that had happened, or if they'd won it. I haven't watched it yet. I've got a bit to catch up on this week. I do have a bit to catch up on this week. No. Don't say my bad. It's all good. I don't mind. I'm one of these guys, and you'll come to realise this. I'm one of these guys. I don't care if you ruin something like that for me. Like, I won't get the shits or anything like that. Like, it happens. It happens. No, don't be sorry. I'm glad. Because I'll be sitting there watching it and you know, curious to see how it goes down. But I don't know. I'm curious to see if they're going to beat the Dudleys, because the way they worded, I don't know if you've kept up with TNA at all. I don't know if you've been keeping up with TNA at all, but the way they did their promo for this tag match that they're having, it's going to be like the final match. It's like, you know, and when they said, oh, you know, this is to determine who's going to be the best tag team, and they're going to they're putting the TNA tag titles on the line. It's like, but I don't know. I don't know if the Dudleys. Oh look, the TNA WWE combo is fun. I love it. I'm a huge fan. I would now. I know it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but I would like to see AEW come into the mix with this mixing of the brands. I would love to see AEW come into it because of the modern-ish era. One of my favourite wrestlers was Dean Ambrose, or John Moxley, as he is now in AEW. I was a huge fan of Dean Ambrose. I didn't like how they didn't give him a little bit more freedom with his creative persona when they were giving him that last push. Some of the promos they were making him cut and everything, they were pretty awful, to be honest. I don't like how they were treating him. Don't get me wrong. Dudleys could tie Matt and Jeff. I thought the Dudleys have won more. Oh, he does belong in A. What do you mean he belongs in AEW? Oh, he's a superstar. He is. Of the modern era, him and CM Punk are my two favourites. I'd love to see CM Punk get the freaking title back now from Seth. Oh, how good was it having AJ come back? I thought that was amazing. Okay, no, I can respect that. I can respect that. I'm not sure if I like the push they're making for Shelton Benjamin and I've been tongue-tied now. I've just had a complete mind blank. Shelton Benjamin and the Hurt Syndicate. It's MVP, Bobby Lashley. That's the one that I just had a complete mind blank. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm liking the push they're making with that. I don't know. The match they had the other night, the Hurt Syndicate and I was watching it the other night. Who did they put him up against? It was the Hurt Syndicate and oh look, don't get me wrong, I like Bobby. I'm not saying I don't like it. I just don't know if I like the push they're going with for the Hurt Syndicate at the moment. The demand, yes. Look, MVP maybe 10 years ago wasn't bad. He's not that good. He's not that good. So, I don't know. Oh, big hit there by Bronson. Oh, shit. Sorry guys, but this thing's been messing up. Okay. Let's fix this up. Here we go. Let's fix this up. Oh. Let's try and do this again. Oh man. Well, it's like he said, we may have lost a step as he may have lost a step as a wrestler. He can fight, yes, but as a wrestler, I don't know if I'm finding him entertaining anymore. The one thing I don't like about AEW at the moment is, I don't know, some of the gimmicks they've got on some of the women. Yeah, some of the gimmicks they've got for some of the women in AEW, I'm not a fan of. Yeah, they've got to keep them out of the ring, 100%. And some of the promos they cut, they're very dry promos. Oh yeah, and I'm liking it. Don't get me wrong, I'm liking it. I was disappointed with the push they did for Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. I would have liked to have seen a lot more from him when they took him in. What the hell's just happened to my screens? Excuse me, screens. My screens just went completely black. And now they're not turning on. There we go. Now they're on. All right. So we are going to be letting this I didn't live where he grew up. I lived in Aberdeen. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. I was a big fan of Daniel Bryan in the WWE. I really enjoyed watching him. Huge fan. He's one who. Oh, here we go. The Usos are out. I love it. They've got full stop signs and everything. I'm talking about the. Oh yeah, he is. I'm talking about the crown jewel at the moment. Oh, here we go. Haha. That's right. Anything goes. So I'm still getting used to this telehandler. I haven't used a telehandler before, and I got one on my farm here because I felt like using it. I'm not doing too bad. Yeet. I don't remember. Have they got Rhea Ripley on the card for today? I'd like to see them give her another title push soon. Huge fan of Rhea. Actually, one of the wrestlers I'm not liking at the moment is Dominic. Dominic Mysterio, I am not liking at the moment. He's just, I don't know. I just don't like him. Plain and simple. Oh shit! That's not good. One of the Usos just speared Roman Reigns through a table. Oh boy. Oh no. Not good. He's Eddie reincarnated. Who's Rhea fighting tonight? I don't remember. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, I'm gutted for him. I'm gutted for him. Oh no. Wasn't Rhea having eyes for one of the Usos recently, if I remember correctly? See, I don't do too bad with this telehandler. I'm not great at it, but I don't do too bad with it. Okay, yep. Didn't they have that match the other night on Raw? Yeah. I think there's going to be some issues between Jay and Roman now. The one wrestler I could never actually like really sort of get behind was yeah, 100%. The Beast is the one wrestler I could never get behind. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Roman's losing it. You can see it in his eyes. You think? You think it'll be Roman, Jimmy, and Jay? Oh, I can't stand Brock. When they made him break The Undertaker's streak, I hated him even more. Alright, that's tomatoes done. So I've got these mods, this open air garden, and I'm loving them. Really good, produce fast, produce a lot. I'm very happy with them. But the mod that I've really enjoyed is my sawmill over there. That sawmill mod, phenomenal. Really like that sawmill. Oh, Roman's pissed. Roman is pissed. You know how we were talking earlier about Daniel Bryan when he was in WWE and how I was a big fan? Probably one of my most favourite things and storylines and things they did with him, for me, had to have been Team Hell No. I loved Team Hell No. That was one of the funniest yeah, well, Jimmy and Jay have had some issues recently. Like, they haven't really sort of gelled of late. Here we go, the women's title. The women's title versus title. The Women's Crown Jewel Championship. I don't know. Do you think the storylines are better now with Triple H in charge, or were they better when Vince was in charge? Like, one thing I like with Triple H being in charge, he has mended a lot of fences which Vince had broken. So Triple H is he's doing a good job sort of mending a lot of these fences. Like, for example, CM Punk, AJ Lee. I think it's good at the moment. Don't get me wrong, but I think it was the storylines were better. I think with Vince in charge, but that's me personally. I know not everyone will agree with me. Oh, can't be touched. Cannot be touched. Oh, he is. He's a prick. He's an asshole. He is an absolute asshole. I can agree with that comment there. Trainwreck. I can agree with that. Can you tell I'm not worried about how I'm stacking these? They're just going to get sold anyway. So you play Farming Sim as well, Trainwreck? I'm going to assume. Oh yeah, look, like you and I both said, the earlier days, unmatched. But he definitely was a shit human being. He's a shit human being. I can agree with that. Only because I don't want to be mucking around with this too much. The lettuce we'll just put on here. So we've set up our... You haven't in a long time? That's fair enough. Like I said, I only just started playing it couple of months back, and I'm loving it. I stream because I want to, because I enjoy it, because I enjoy playing games and letting friends enjoy what I'm doing as well. That's just the long and short of it. What? My screens just went black again. So, what you'll all know come to find out about me is I am Aussie, born and bred, Greek background. I love my football, or soccer as they call it here in Australia, most of the time, but I love my football. Don't hold it against me, I am a Manchester United fan. In terms of the rugby league, I'm a Bulldogs fan, but again, I don't really watch it, only because I think the game's just getting softer and softer by the second, and quite frankly, no, see, for me, I don't let it feel like a job, and that's the thing. And this is why I say to people when they come into my streams, don't expect this fancy, streamer who's, I stream to 500 people or 400 people, and I've got this. I don't expect anything like that. For me, I do this because I enjoy it. I started streaming because I enjoy playing games, and I figured if I'm going to play, I might as well stream, let my mates, because I've got a lot of mates that just come in and watch me whenever they feel like it. And if people don't like who I am, guess what? I don't care. And that's the thing. I'm an easygoing guy. I just game because I enjoy gaming. I've got 2 kids, a 2-year-old son and a 5.5-month-old daughter. They're my world. You will occasionally see me put my Be Right Back screen on and rush off. It's usually because my son has woken up. He's had a bit of a rough time recently, just had his first operation last week, had his tonsils and adenoids out at 2 years old because they were blocking over 95% of his airway, which was really scary. But my kids are my world. My wife is an amazing woman who said to me, well, you were a gamer when I met you. I'm not going to change that about you. Oh no, he's okay now, so, we're all happy. She goes, I'm not going to change who you are. This is who you were when I met you. Keep doing it. And in fact, she's supporting my content creation. Boys are both 21 plus. Oh wow. Yeah, mine's only 2 years old. He's my pride and joy. I had kids late. Second marriage now. First marriage didn't work out. Didn't have any kids. The first one, to be honest, luckily. But yeah, So yeah, you'll see me sort of rush off every now and then. If I do, I apologise. But for me, kids come first. And that's how it'll always be for me. Yeah, yeah, and that's how it will always be for me. Kids will come first. So that's the thing with me. So, don't expect super, great gameplay from me either. I'm not great at this game by any stretch of the imagination. You're expecting, funnily enough, I have two boys, both 21 plus, two different mothers. So never married to either of them. But I've been divorced twice. Okay. Interesting. But at the end of the day, your boys are your pride and joy, aren't they? You'd do anything for them. Oh, I've only been divorced once. And only had kids with this one, the second one. And that's the thing. And you know what? I'll tell you what, Trainwreck. The fact that you say that, full respect to you, because you get exactly what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? And this is the thing that I say to people. Okay? Because a lot of people ask me, oh, thanks for the follow, mate. No, you didn't have to, but thank you. A lot of people ask me, do you regret marrying your first wife? And my wife has asked me this question. I've given her my answer. And I'll tell you my answer before I tell you what my wife said. And my answer is this: no, I don't. I don't regret anything that I've done in my life, because everything that I've done in life has made me who I am today. Why is this one not working out? Because I had it too far. There we go. Exactly. That's the thing. So when I said that, the wife turned around and, you know what? I respect that. She goes, well, if things hadn't worked out the way they had for me and her would never have met. And I said, exactly. The other thing I will say, don't be alarmed if you hear me swearing like an absolute fucking trucker, because I will do it regularly. And my response to that is, I'm an everyday Joe Blow just like everyone else. Nothing special. I'm just me. Exactly. That's why whenever I learn a new language, the first words I learn is the swear words. The hell? Was that stuck on it, was it? Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on something. What the hell? I'm stuck on something. Former US Army. Oh, fair credit to you, my friend. You're full respect for serving your country. I never served, and it's not because of anything other than I just never thought about it, to be honest. But I have full respect to those who have. Full respect. Oh, 100%. But it's like my grandfather used to say to me, because my background is Greek. My grandfather, was born and raised in Greece on the islands, and he served in the Greek army. And he used to say to me, I served so that you wouldn't have to. And, I understand where he's coming from. to be honest, these days, I sometimes feel like I wish I had that drive to join, to enlist when I was younger. Oh, nice. Stephanie Vicaire won the women's match for the Women's Crown Jewel champ. Well done. What is going on here? There we go. Look at 2 ways I joined the military at an old age because I didn't have any other options at the point of life. I like Stephanie Vicaire. She's cool. Almost 30 when you joined. Wow. If you don't mind me asking, did you do did you do any tours overseas? Months in Iraq. Yeah, well, you know, I say this whenever I oh wow. Wow. No, that's that there. Like that's wow. That's scary as all hell. Yeah, I'll be honest, you're a much better man than me. I wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, I would not be able to do that. I won't lie to you, I'll be honest. That... I don't doubt it. I completely believe that. It's a different mindset. Yeah. Look, well done, my friend. Honestly, there's not really too much more to say other than, full respect. And for that, I give you this applause. Oh, no. No. Deserved. Sorry you have to sit here and watch average gaming. Especially when it's just on Farm Sim too. Job or not, Trainwreck, job or not, you did it. So here's what we've done with this farm. So I'm assuming you said you used to play Farm Sim, you haven't played for a while. Did you play Farm Sim 25? So do you know the maps on Farm Sim 25? The base maps? So Riverbend Springs here. I don't know if you recognise whereabouts on Riverbend Springs we are right now. Okay. So to give you, so you can understand what I'm looking to achieve here. That's how I'm going to word it, what I'm looking to achieve. So currently, I do have 680,000 of debt, 148 in the bank. But what we did with our first 500,000 that we started with, I bought Farmland 33, sold a heap of all the buildings on there, okay, including the house. Put myself an A-frame cabin on there, put a sawmill and one open air garden, and beehives. Okay, here's our beehives here. So I did that. And I started with that and then cut down pretty much all the trees in this area. I've now managed to buy that land over there, put in a whole heap of open air gardens. And I also own these 3 grasslands here. And using them just to cut it and produce grass and silage is what we're going to be doing. I've bought Farmland 38. This is where I'm going to be building my main farm, all my buildings and that. And I've put my own farmer's market on here to compete with the base map farmer's market. This is where I've put this on here. I don't need it yet, but this is going to be my seed production. I want to try and make my own seed eventually. So the plan is, 100%. Now let me bring up my notes that I've made. So my plan is 38 is going to be my main base of operations. 36 and 37, I'm going to buy, and I'm going to put animals on there. I'm going to put a big cow barn on there, and a big chicken pen. I'm going to have this 45, 43, 46, 84, and they're going to be my grass fields. So that'll help me get the grass, the hay and the silage for TMR later for the cows, grass for goats. Then I'm looking at buying these 4 fields to turn them into one, these 4 fields to turn them into one, these 4 fields to turn them into one, and then this field, and do a 4-field rotation of wheat, barley, potatoes, and canola. So the barley, obviously, for the chicken feed, the wheat to make flour and to get the straw for the TMR. I'm then going to get, I want to get 91, 88, 77, and 76 and do a 4-field rotation of barley, spinach, green beans, and wheat. Then I've got 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 9, and 8, and 2 are going to be tree farms. Now, I've already started. I've been planting a whole heap of lodgepole pines on 3. So they're going to be tree farms. Yep, I do have a plan. I'm going to put the sawmill here after the other one's run out of all its timber. I've got goats here. So some of the grass will be used for the goats. It's only a small goat pasture. It's 46 goats can fit on there. I've only got 7 on there at the moment. So the sawmill's going to go here, right near my tree fields. And then what I'm also thinking of doing is buying actually I might do it on 2. I might use another field for a tree. On 2, I'm thinking of putting a whole heap of debris crushers so that I can produce stones, and then I can buy the cement factory and sell the stones and basically use that as another production. The cows, obviously, to produce milk, which I'm going to put a dairy in. I'm also going to put silos here. What else am I going to do? Yeah, that's sort of my plan for this save. So I've got some big plans. I'll get there eventually. It'll take time. Time and money. Alright. We just did a harvest on these grass fields. Well, see, I only started playing from FS25. I never touched 18 or 22, or I didn't even... Yeah. So... Uh-huh. What got me into the game is, believe it or not, I didn't even know the game was out there. I'm not going to lie. I was living under a rock. I didn't know Farming Sim was out there. I've been playing a lot of Flight Sim, Truck Sim, Football Manager, and then I came across Farm Sim. And like the wife and I were talking, like the wife's playing as well, like she's learning the game too. Because our plan, the wife and I, we've got a plan of eventually we would like to get ourselves a farm and do some farming of our own here. That's our dream. That is our dream. So we, because of that, I sort of, and I came across this and I thought, you know what? I like this. Yeah, AJ's coming out now. Yeah. Surely Cena's going to win. I mean, after losing to Brock, which I can't believe they made him lose to Brock. You know what I didn't like was when they turned Cena heel. It just did not work for me. Okay. Where am I at? This one is going to go to the other shed. I've got to be honest, I was not a fan of early AJ Styles. When I say early AJ Styles, I'm talking TNA 2000 and 10, 11. When they partnered him up, when they paired him up with Ric Flair. Wasn't a fan of AJ Styles then. That was back in the days of the runs against Bully Ray and. Oh no! Aya Supernova, no! Well, we can tell you that John Cena has just come out for his fight against AJ Styles. Yep, she did well. You know what I haven't sold? Was the prefab walls. I'll come back to those. I'll get them later. All right. 5 p.m. Should I go get the prefab walls now and sell them? No, the Massey was a request from one of the viewers. Yeah, it's currently midnight here, 12:30, actually. Yeah, the Massey was a request from one of the viewers, which I did agree to. The 7810, the John Deere, is a good little tractor, but I needed something a bit more powerful. I am probably going to need another tractor soon. And I don't know. I don't know if I maybe go. I might go with 7R series next. I might go the 7R series next. So the 7810's 175 horsepower. I could sell the 7810 and pick myself up the Valtra T series, which would give me 210 horsepower, or 271. Not yet. Not yet. Yep. I'm going to go get those prefab walls that I forgot. Yeah. I was saying earlier, Trainwreck, I was not a big fan of look at the Valtra S series. Yeah. Ooh. She looks nice. I'd want to get it with narrow tires, narrow wheels, so because I've got crop destruction on. So because I've got crop destruction on, that's why I've got the narrow wheels on all my tractors as well. One thing I do want to, one thing I haven't looked into yet, which I'll have to look into when I do start doing my full field rotations, is the tram lines in the fields. I'm going to have to look at what equipment I've got first. I'm probably going to look at buying all the equipment first before I plant my fields so that I can put the right tram lines in. I'm going to use super strength for this because it is really awkward to get the telehandler in here to get the prefabs. Oh, bugger. But the Valtra S series does actually look good. I might look at that when I'm looking to upgrade next. Ooh, big hit by Cena on AJ there. Massive. Damn. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to do this as realistically as possible with most things. But here we go. You can't see me. And the AA. That's it. AJ's got to be gone now. No, he's still in it. Surely they're going to let Cena win. No way. AJ just did an EA on Cena. Wow. So I say it's midnight here, where I am. So I'm on the east coast of Australia. Perth is on the west coast. And they've got a massive time difference to us. It's like a 5-hour flight from here to get to Perth. Like it's literally right on the other side of Australia. Hence why Crown Jewel is on now, which is like midnight for me. I think it's only 7:30 or 8:30 there at the moment. Yeah, I think it's only 7:30 or 8:30 in the evening over there in Perth at the moment. you're on the west coast of the US. So I've been to the US several times. I love the US. I actually can't wait to go back again. I've been I've been to LA and Anaheim 5 times. Been to Vegas 3 times. Been to New York once. And been to Hawaii 4 times. Yeah, I love the States. Can't wait to go back. So whenever I go to the States, I always like to go to LA, and I like to head down to Anaheim, catch an Angels game before I head on for the rest of my trip. That's if I go mainland US. Obviously, if I go to Hawaii, I don't do that because we fly straight to Hawaii from here. But yeah, no, good night. Have a good one. I don't know if I'm going to be on for much longer, personally, only because it is midnight here, and in the morning, in about 8 hours, 7.5 hours, the wife and I are taking the kids for a little road trip about an hour south of us. Okay, we've got our bales there. Got 187,000 in the bank. What I might do, just to make it easier. Alright, we've got 221 in the bank because I've sold some of the timber, obviously. There's not a lot I can do right now. I could buy that. Are any of them ready to harvest? 12 and 11 already. So that one's 1.94 hectares field. 1.1. Oh. Styles just got his finisher on Cena, but Cena's kicked out. I'm going to be honest. This match between Cena and Styles has actually been pretty good. One 1.8, 1.94. Dude, did Cena just do a Sister Abigail on Styles? What? Cena just did a tribute to Bray. Now everyone's got their cameras out, their phones out with the lights. Oh, that is... Do we get that? It'll be good to start keeping some extra maybe I should get some more grass fields. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking. I think. Thing is, this is a very awkward field. But it costs us 200 grand. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do that. Get that or that. This is going to be ready to harvest in a couple of months. Or should I first finish putting this together? Because I've got several buildings I want to put onto there. Is there any contracts that are worth doing? There's nothing really that's jumping out at me at the moment. There really is nothing that's jumping out at me at the moment. So I've got 680,000 in loans. I can take out another $1 million in loan, and I can finish this section. But then I'd be $1 million in debt, 1.6 in debt. I did that over 30 years. It's 4,500 in repayments. So I'll take my repayments to 8,000 roughly, just over 8 grand a month. If I take my repayments to over 8 grand a month, no. I think I need to start looking at getting the fields. But if I'm going to get the fields, I need to get the equipment. I just don't know yet. What the hell? John Cena just did an RKO. Was he just pulling everyone's moves all of a sudden? He's done Bray Wyatt's sister Abigail, now he's done Randy Orton's RKO. Oh, God, what's he lining up this time? No. No. He's not going to do Shawn Michaels. Oh, no, he was trying to do the punt. Styles just got the AA on him. Oh. He was trying to do Randy's punt. Oh, I'm loving this. This is a fight. I'm loving it. I've got a bit to decide here. See, what do I need to get these 4 fields? Hang on. These 4. 60, 180, so let's say 70 and 180 is 250. 320, 475. So let's call it 500 is what I need to get those 4 fields. 500. And if I'm going with wheat, barley, potatoes, and canola, potatoes that need to be planted now, next month. But I wouldn't, because I'd want to plant them this month to get them ready for August. Barley, wheat, September. August, September is canola. Oh no. Cena was going for the 619. But AJ counted. Wow. Exeter Reading at 3 p.m. Okay, well, 3 p.m. your time. I don't know what time it is for you at the moment, Refford. See, here's the thing. If I get those 4 fields, I'll probably start with either barley, wheat, or canola. So let's say I need 500k for the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oat, oats, oats, oats. It's just been planted. It'll be ready for harvest. Okay. So what am I going to need? If I start with wheat or canola or barley, I'm going to need 10 minutes. 500k for that. See, I've got a seeder. Which does wheat, barley, and canola. So I won't need a seeder. I won't need to get the combine harvester until later. Where is it? Here. And I'll probably go with to start off with the cheap one. So there's another 104. 135. 136. So I need 630. That gets us the harvester. I'll need lime spreader. This one can do lime and fertilizer. So I'll probably use the same one, so 45. Actually 53, because I'll go with that, which gives me the biggest spreading distance, 30 metres. And then well, no, actually I'll probably go the 24. Because then I could get this, which has the same reach. Dude, Cena just did another RKO. And he did Undertaker's tombstone pile driver. You've got to be kidding me. Well, Cena's won. There we go. Okay, so if I go with that one, and that, 24 metres, so 45. And 67. So that's 120. So then we're up at 620 now. So that's weeders, that's fertilizer and lime. I reckon I can easily get. I could easily get the 620,000 to be able to buy everything. Sorry, 750,000 to buy everything by August. I'll definitely have it. And then that way we can actually start with getting that. Then that'll give me a year. That'll essentially give me, because if I do barley or even wheat, if I do wheat, we plant in September, harvest it in July, that gives me nearly a year to build up what money I need to buy this and put my silos down the bottom. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to wait. We're going to let the bank build up a bit. And then come July or August, we're going to buy these fields. July, we'll start buying these fields. And then we'll prepare these fields so that in August we can plant either wheat or barley. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Yep. Things are looking good. Things are looking real good. I'm really happy right now. Really happy. All right. It's 1 a.m. I am going to call it a night. I will be back on tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is what I'm calling one of my usual streaming nights. Sunday nights, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I believe, are going to be my usual streaming nights. Fridays and Saturdays are just like if I have time, and I feel like it, I'll stream. Thank you to everyone that came in. Reford, Drop Bear. Big thank you to Been Down Under for the raid. Massive raid, 55-person raid. Big Cannonball 69, thank you for the follow. Astronaut B579, thank you for the follow. Aya Supernova, thank you for the follow. For the chats, everyone. Eyes are lurking. And big thank you to Trainwreck and, full respect to Trainwreck, serving his country for as long as he did. So I do want to say thank you to everyone. We've really enjoyed tonight. We've got quite a bit done again. And we will see you all tomorrow. And I will probably play through the rest of this day off stream, because I'm not going to do much other than just sell produce. And we'll be getting started in April with whatever else we're going to do. Talk to you soon.